Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And we've got rainy conditions here for tonight's game between the Michigan Wolverines and the Buffaloes of Colorado. Well, we hope you're as excited as we are for this one. And here come the Buffaloes. The Wolverines come into this game expecting a win. I tend to agree with that. How about you, Herbie?
Michigan should be big on defense today, and it all starts up front. This impressive young man is very athletic for his size. Look for him to be very disruptive to help his team to a victory today.
I picked my winner this morning. Here we go. I'm going with the Big Blue.
All right, there you have it. The coach has made his pick. Let's go down to the captains at midfield for today's coin toss. Colorado will be kicking off, and you can just feel the energy in the air for this opening kickoff. Kicks it deep. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. Well, folks, you're in for a treat today. Taking the field for this offense is a very, very talented running back. This offense really thrives on him getting things going on the ground.
But, Brad, it's not going to be easy today. He's going up against a very tough run defense.
Yeah, this defense has been watching film of his playmaking running back all week. They're up to the challenge, and if they shut him down, it can ultimately decide the outcome of this game.
It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 8. Going with the shotgun here. Waits till the last moment. Almost intercepted. He just couldn't find the handle.
That poor kid looked like he was trying to catch a greased pig.
Easy, Scooter. At least he kept the receiver from making the play.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on the 8-yard line. Michigan sets up in the I. Drops back to pass. Looking. He rolls out to the right. He's going to go for the home run. Incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
4th and long. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Michigan ready to punt this one away.
Number 17.
Number 36 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 17 fields at 46. Well, the offense will come out and see if they can't get an early lead on their first drive. They'll take over at the 49. Number 11 with 4 wide receivers. They'll throw on first down. He decides to run with it. And they make the stop. The quarterback scramble gains 3 yards. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball right around midfield. Colorado goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. So one of the veterans on this defense gets in there for the sack.
They've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Yeah, he can't afford to take too many more hits like that.
3rd and 11 coming up here. Ball on their own 48. The Buffs come out in the ace formation. Looks. He's going to air it long. And it's caught. And down he goes. So on 3rd down, they pick up the first and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about first down. He was thinking touchdown.
They come out in a goal line set. He drops back, lets it fly, complete, and they hit him in the backfield. 2-yard loss.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Colorado comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. A little misdirection. Shakes off a tackle. Touchdown, Colorado! Nice job by the offense to get the final few yards to the end zone.
Yeah, they knew what play to call for in that situation. Made it work.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado to kick, number 17 and number 15 back ready to return. Here's the kick. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. So start this drive at the 16. Michigan comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Throws this one out to the left. He's got it. Tackle.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. Steps up in the pocket. No one open, so he's going to run. Brought down.
Number 7 on the carry. Gain of 10 on the play.
Second down and short. Ball on the 41.
41-yard line.
Michigan lines up with 3 receivers. Over the middle. Got him on the run. And he's taken down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 47. The Wolverines line up with 5 receivers. Back to pass. Steps up. Looking. Throws short. And it's the senior. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 7 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Michigan comes to the line with 3 wide. Throws to the middle, and they make the stop.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
The Wolverines come out in the shotgun. Here's an opening. And he's tackled. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
First and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. 6 DBs in the lineup. Throw short. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. They look for the big boy on that one.
And they found him with no problem. That guy is a load to bring down.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than 2 to go in our first quarter of play. The score, Michigan 7, Colorado 7. Number 36 is lined up to kick this one off.
Number 46, back deep to return.
Kicks it deep. Number 46 fields it in the end zone. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do it again?
They come out with a big set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's going to lose yards on this one. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
2nd and 13 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. They come out in a nickel. Play action. Rolls to the right. He's going right. Finds the true freshman. They tried a little play fake that time and got maybe a yard. Third down and 12 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Colorado goes with the ace set here. He drops back. And he's going to come up with a sack. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Fourth and long. Ball on the 17-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Number 15, back deep to return.
Number 29 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 15 takes it at the 32. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do it again?
From the gun. They'll throw on first down. Looks, and it's knocked away.
Good job there by the defense to get a hand on it.
It was, Kirk, but when you're going out for a pass and the ball is in the air, you need to go after it and come down with it. You just can't watch the defender bat it down.
Number 7 with 3 wide receivers. And he's stopped behind the line. They go with the draw, but it fools no one.
You know it's a bad sign when you run a draw play and no one on the defense yells, pass!
Well, that's why sometimes you'll hear smarter quarterbacks yelling run during the play action and yell pass during the draw plays.
The Wolverines have 5 receivers on this play. Once and all, going deep. The ball is tipped. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
They come out in a punt formation.
Number 36 in the punt. Number 17.
He punts it. And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 32. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 36. Number 11 has 4 receivers lined up here. Drops back to pass. He's looking. He's rolling right. Wants to throw outside. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Colorado comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Brought down. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. Colorado comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking. He's going left.
Well, the defense stood tall there.
Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
They line up to punt this one away.
Number 15, back deep to return.
Punts the ball away. Number 15 fields it at the 24. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 24. Michigan lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. He steps up, throws down the middle, picks it off. Boy, the defense put the pressure on and forced the bad throw.
And you got that one right. Anytime a young kid sees one of those big guys looking to knock his head off, his brain is telling him one thing: just throw it.
Well, he did, Lee. He did throw it, but he's got to throw it away, not to the other team.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
1st and 10.
The Buffaloes come out in the ace formation. They're going to pitch it, and he's going to throw. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
Makes the stop. 7-yard loss on the play.
2nd and long coming up here. Ball on the 41-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. He drops back, looks. The ball is tipped. Almost picked off. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
3rd and long.
3rd down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on the 41. Number 11 with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. Looks like he's going to run. And down he goes. 5, maybe 6 yards there on the scramble.
6 on the play. 4th and 11. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Here we go. They'll try to make this a field goal game. The kick is away. It's long enough, and it's right down the middle. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Colorado to kick this one off.
Number 17 back to return.
Kicks it off. Number 15 fields it in the end zone. Fumble, loose ball, and they fall on the loose ball. They'll get the ball here at the 19.
19-yard line.
Michigan comes out in the shotgun. Play action. He unloads it. And they couldn't hook up on that one. No catch that time, and he is blasted.
These wideouts should try to bulk up more because, man, they could get hurt.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 19.
19-yard line.
Number 7 is back in the gun. Back to pass. Comes across the middle. Complete. And they make the stop. And a good call that time.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it's plays like this that can have a lot of success against this defense.
It's 3rd down and a yard for the first down. Ball on the 28. And the secondary better be careful. This receiver wants to make a play. Drops back to pass. He's looking. He gets the pass away. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Nice defense. That was picture perfect 3 and out. Good series for these guys.
Fourth and 1. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Michigan lining up the punt.
Number 17 back to return.
Number 36 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 17 fields it at the 27. The defense was able to keep them out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. They'll take over at the 29-yard line.
29-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Buffaloes come out in the ace formation. Here's the option. Fakes it, and now he pitches it. Here he goes. Brought down. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. Looking. Throws this one out to the left. The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very athletic. If he doesn't get a pick, he does his best to knock the ball down.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Colorado comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Play action. Wants to throw outside. Off his hands, incomplete. The big guy let it go through his fingers.
The tight end's hands are all torn up and his knuckles are swollen from blocking every day in practice. You got to give this guy a break.
I don't know about that, Coach. Nowadays, tight ends got to be able to do more than just block. He should have caught that ball.
The Buffs line up with 3 receivers bunched. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He lets it go. And it's caught. And he's brought down. What an amazing catch. First down.
Boy, Brad, you said it. That is a big-time play there. Spectacular catch and great body control there on the long pass reception.
Colorado lines up in a goal line set. Little handoff. Touchdown, Colorado! So it's the Big Hoss on the score.
And I think the fullbacks deserve to get some of the spotlight. They're always out there working hard for everybody else. They're like a glorified offensive lineman. They never get any recognition.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado is ready to kick it away. Number 15 and number 17 back to return. He kicks it. And they can forget about returning this one. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3 and out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
And maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
Number 7 with 3 wide receivers. Nice play fake. Throws it to the outside.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 35.
35-yard line.
3 wide outs here. They'll throw on first down. He's going right. Finds a man. And he's tackled.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield. Nickel defense. And they make the stop. Couple of yards there.
With the carry, gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. Throw. Complete. And he's taken down. They get a yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
Third and 7 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. Michigan comes out with an I formation. Again, he'll get the call. Little shake and bake move. And down he goes. Solid play by the defense, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That wasn't a bad game there, but getting first downs are way more important than your rushing average.
The Wolverines are lining up to punt it away.
Number 5, back deep to return.
Hangs it up high. Number 5 calls for the fair catch. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Well, the offense is back on the field again. In their last drive, they moved the ball very well, especially through the air on their way to that touchdown. They'll set up shop at the 20. They'll throw on first down. Throws this one out to the left. Got it. They'll bring him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Number 11 comes to the line with 3 wide. Looks. He tosses it short. And it's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice gain.
Second and 2. Ball right around midfield.
49-yard line.
Number 11 with 3 wide receivers. Down the middle. Complete. And he's tackled.
Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
Yep, they're moving a change. That's the first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 44. The defense needs to be mistake-free. This quarterback is very capable of making them pay right now. It's tipped. Incomplete pass. So it's second and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Nickel defense. Play action. Wants to throw outside. And it falls incomplete.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kurt, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
44-yard.
It's 3rd down and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Buffaloes line up with 2 tight ends. Back to pass. Looks like he's going to run. And he's tackled in the open field. And he didn't get much on that scramble before they drilled it.
Brad, that's a great way for the quarterback to get himself injured. He needs to be a lot more careful out there.
4th and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Punt. Number 21, back to return.
It's a high kick, and it holds up there. Number 21 signals for a fair catch, and it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 20. Michigan will line up in a jumbo set here. Here's the give. Brought down. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Colorado 17, Michigan 7. Michigan will be kicking off to start the second half.
Number 46, back to
We should have a return on this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Steps up, throws it to the outside, and it's caught, and they make the stop, almost 6 yards on the play action.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. The Buffaloes line up with 4 wideouts. Makes a move. He spins. He can scoot. And he's tackled. First and 10. Ball on the 34. Colorado comes to the line on 1 man in the backfield. There's the play fake, and they get the sack. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
2nd and long coming up here. Ball on the 27.
7-yard line.
Drops back to pass. Rolls right. He'll dump this one off. He's got the fullback. So they execute and move a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah, completing those short passes is the key because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
Number 11 is in the zone and looking to make a play. Back to pass. He takes off. He's hit and got away. They'll bring him down. What an outstanding 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, and he showed pretty good quickness there, picking up a nice gain.
Good quickness and very good decision making. Not a whole lot going on as far as throwing the ball there. He makes a wonderful decision, bringing it down and making a big play.
First and 10. Ball on the 45. Colorado goes with the ace set here. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He's going right. It's ruled out.
Well, he almost had it, but tight ends usually aren't the most graceful players on the field.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Number 11 comes to the line with 3 wide. They go with the run, and he's taken down. A couple of yards there by the tailback on the counter.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. Colorado comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. He drops back. Wants to throw outside. Knocked out of bounds.
That's how you convert 3rd down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive. Colorado lines up in a bunch formation. They'll throw on 1st down. He steps up, throws it to the outside. He might have a chance. And down he goes.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Colorado comes out with 3 receivers bunt with the spin, and he's going to lose yards on this one. They couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Well, I don't think they did a very good job of selling the pass. The defense was able to read the play and come right in there and make a nice stop.
Colorado comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Across the middle, so they call the tight end's number, and he comes through with the score.
He did a great job here of using his size to create space for himself so the quarterback could get the ball into him without any defenders getting in the way.
Kirk, you know, in high school, this guy was so big he played defensive tackle. When he's going across the middle, he never shies away from a big-time hit.
No, he's more interested in delivering punishment than taking it.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter, our score, Colorado 24, Michigan 7. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Number 17, back deep to return.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 15 fields it in the end zone. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 20.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He throws a dart. And he got it! And they tackle him.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on 1st and 2nd down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
First and 10. Ball on the 35. They come out with a big set. On the ground with the tailback. And they make the stop. The draw play gets maybe 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 33.
33-yard line.
Number 7 has 4 receivers lined up here. Back to pass. Steps up. Short toss. Complete. And he's taken down. A yard if they're lucky on that pass
No
play.
gain on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 33-yard line. Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. Here's a draw. Broke away from 1. He breaks free. The 10. Touchdown, and it ain't over yet. That was a big run by the halfback.
Boy, this kid makes the defense look silly. They're grabbing at a bunch of air down there. They got to hit somebody.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the third quarter, our score, Colorado 24, Michigan 14. Number 36 looks ready to kick this one off.
Number 1 back deep to return.
He hits a booming kick. Number 1 fields it in the end zone.
What to look for on this drive is to see how often the defense changes up its coverages. They didn't defend the pass very well that last drive, so it's going to be interesting to see if they play them differently here.
First and 10. Ball on the 22.
First and 10.
Up the middle. Throws a stiff arm. Brought down. A 7-yard run by the running back.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and 3 coming up. Ball on the 29.
29-yard line.
This defense better be careful. The quarterback is in the zone and really feeling it out there. And they make the stop, and that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 43. The Buffs come out in the ace formation. He steps up, throws short, and it's incomplete.
Number 1, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 43.
43-yard line.
Single set backfield. Play action. Over the middle. Breaks one, and he's tackled.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's first and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Colorado lines up in a bunch formation. Has some daylight. And down he goes. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody on the field right now that could beat this guy in a foot race.
I agree, Brad. He's in a class by himself when it comes to speed.
And you can't coach that kind of speed. You either got it or you don't.
First and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. Colorado comes out with 3 receivers bunt. Toss, and they hit him in the backfield. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
They go with the run, and they They got him for a loss. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
It's 3rd down and 15 to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive. They'll bring in their dime package. He drops back. Down the middle. And it's a true freshman. The 10. Touchdown, Colorado! They went for the home run, and the wideout came through with a big-time play.
Great call here by the offensive coordinator, who knew that he had a chance to get the matchup that he wanted, and they exploited it for a touchdown.
And he hits the PAT. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Colorado ready to kick this one off.
Number 17 back to return.
He boots it deep downfield. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. Not a lot of trouble scoring the last time they had the ball. Let's see if that passing game does the trick again. They'll take over at the 20.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
They line up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it deep downfield. The ball is tipped. And he's tackled.
Move those sticks. That's a 1st down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Well, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
The Wolverine set up in the gun. Back to pass. Steps up. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass to the halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 45. The Wolverine come out in the shotgun. He's looking. Wants to throw outside. He's all the way down to the 19-yard line.
Now, that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a 1st down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
First and 10. Ball on the 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Michigan comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Looking. Throws it to the outside. And it's caught. What a collision. 4 yards gain.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Wolverine set up in the gun. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. Complete. They'll bring him down. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense and can open things up for the big play.
They line up in the jumbo set. He jukes. And he's tackled. And the short gain is enough for the first.
Boy, I like that play call. Go ahead and get the first down here.
And that tailback definitely has a nose for that first down marker.
Number 7 comes to the line with 3 wide. And he's going to lose yards on this one.
They sent the blitz and drilled the running back before he could find any daylight.
From the gun. He throws it. Touchdown, Wolverine. The defender had no shot at breaking up that touchdown pass to the wideout.
He was caught a little out of position. Yes, indeed.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. The onside kick seems to be the only option here.
Number 46, back to return.
Here goes nothing. Tries to juke.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
Little handoff, and they make the stop. Short little game there, just trying to keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off the field.
Second and 9. Ball on the 41.
41-yard line.
Another run. He jukes him. They'll drop him for a loss. Just a great play there by the linebacker.
Yeah, he showed his speed as he knifed into the backfield to bring down the ball carrier.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 41-yard line. Colorado lines up in a goal line set. Brought down. They do manage a few yards, but they'll still be faced with a 4th down.
Wow, I'm not sure about that play call there, Brad.
They line up to punt this one away.
Number 15, back to return.
Number 29 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 15 calls for the fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time. Going with the shotgun here. They'll throw on 1st down. Throws it to the outside. Got it. And down he goes.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
And it's caught. They'll bring him down. That little play action good for about 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Michigan comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. With the throw, in and out of his hand. That's what can happen when you run the same play.
You need to be aware of that and try to mix things up to keep the defense off balance.
3rd and 6. Ball on their own 37. This is the kind of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone. He drops back. Looks across the middle. It falls incomplete. He had to get rid of that one in a hurry.
The defensive coordinator cooked up a good blitz package that time, and although it did result in a sack, it forced a bad throw.
The Wolverines come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He decides to run with it. Brought down. Not much of a chance on that one.
Well, they had to go for it. We're at a point where there's not much time left, and you got to put it all on the line.
They'll set up shop at the 41-yard line. Colorado lines up in a goal line set. He tries to spin, and he's taken down. Michigan takes a timeout. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 37. On the ground is the tailback. And he's stopped behind the line. Michigan calls a timeout. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Nickel defense. Inside give. Tackle. Michigan takes a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. And this will be a very long field goal attempt. The kick is up. And it splits the upright. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Number 17, back to return.
He sends this one deep. Number 15 fields it in the end zone. A confident defense heads out onto the field after stopping this offense on a 4th down attempt the last time they were on the field.
And the last thing you want to do is to come out and do nothing again and give them even more confidence.
The Wolverines have 5 receivers on this play. They'll throw on 1st down. Over the middle. The senior makes the catch.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
Michigan comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Throws. He can scoot. The 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that is not what they had in mind.
It was simply a bad play. Turnovers are bad on their own, but when you add to the fact that the resulting points for the opposition, that will kill you every time.
And he hits the PAT. So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score, Colorado 41, Michigan 21. Colorado to kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 17 fields it in the end zone.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll go to work at the 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Number 7 is back in the gun, back to pass, steps up in the pocket, throws this one out to the right, and the wideout couldn't drag a foot.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on that play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. Going with the shotgun here. He drops back. He's looking. He's looking deep down the left side. Batted ball. Incomplete. Pressure that time, and he was forced into throwing before he wanted to.
Wow, the kid just avoided getting smacked on that one.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 20-yard line. Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Rolling out to the right side. Throws this one out to the right.
You can't expect to get a good drive when you're unable to complete any passes. That's exactly why this one didn't get him any points.
And they're ready to punt this one away. Number 36 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 17 fields it at the 34. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. No need to risk a fumble. A simple kneel down will do here. And that's the end of the ball game. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
Well, it was a pretty good game by both teams, but I was really impressed the way this game was won. Colorado came out here very focused, and they took care of business. Nice win for this football team.
Folks, it's been a lot of fun, and I hope you can join us again next time. Our final score in this one, Colorado 41, Michigan 21. For Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and everyone at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye and see you next time.